Have you ever told yourself, I'll start when things get better? I'll chase that dream once this problem is solved. I'll be happy when my life is finally peaceful. If you have, you're not alone. We all fall into this trap, waiting for the perfect, problem-free moment to begin living. But what if I told you that moment never comes? Life is rarely a calm, peaceful sea. It's more like an ocean with waves that are sometimes gentle and sometimes towering. Everyone, and I mean everyone, has problems. To wait for a life without challenges is to wait forever. It's a beautifully crafted excuse that keeps us stuck, dreaming of a future that's always just out of reach. Think about it. When we face difficulties, what happens? We get tired. A deep, soul-crushing fatigue can set in. Maybe there's a sense of shame, a feeling that we've somehow failed because things aren't going smoothly. We start postponing our goals. The book we wanted to write, the business we wanted to start, the relationship we wanted to build, all gets pushed to the side, waiting for that better time. Let me tell you a story about a guy named Jack. A few years ago, Jack's world fell apart. He lost his job in a company, downsizing, and just a few weeks later, he went through a difficult breakup. He was living on his savings. His confidence was shattered, and he felt completely lost. Every morning, he'd wake up feeling the heavy weight of his problems. He told himself he'd start looking for a new path, a new purpose, once he felt better. But days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. He wasn't feeling better. He was sinking deeper into a state of paralysis, watching his life from the sidelines. He was waiting for the storm to pass, but he was standing right in the middle of it, getting soaked. The shame was eating him alive. He felt like a failure for being unemployed and heartbroken. He avoided friends because he didn't know what to say. His grand plans for the future were replaced by a single, looping thought. I can't do anything until I fix this mess. This is the trap. We think our problems are a sign to stop, to retreat, and wait. But in reality, they are just part of the journey. One day, something shifted for Jack. It wasn't a lightning bolt moment, but a quiet realization. He was scrolling online, not looking for anything in particular, when he saw a post from a small local charity. They needed someone to help them organize their files and data for just a few hours a week. It was a tiny, unpaid task. The old Jack would have scrolled right past it, thinking, I have bigger problems. I need a real job, not this. But this time, something was different. He was so tired of focusing on his own pain, his own lack of a job, his own broken heart. For the first time in months, he saw a problem that wasn't his own. It was a small, manageable problem he could actually solve for someone else. On a whim, he replied. That small act of stepping outside his own world was the turning point. By focusing on helping someone else, even in a tiny way, he broke the cycle of self-pity. He started to feel a flicker of purpose again. That small volunteer gig led to a conversation, which led to a networking contact, which eventually led to a freelance project. It wasn't a direct path, but it was a path. He was moving again. This is where we get the definition of strength wrong. We think strength is the absence of burdens. We imagine a strong person as someone who walks through life with no weight on their shoulders. But that's not strength. That's an illusion. True strength is the ability to carry your burdens and still move forward. It's having a heavy backpack filled with your struggles, your fears, and your past mistakes, but still putting one foot in front of the other. Strength isn't about not having problems. It's about taking action amidst your problems. The most powerful shift you can make is in your mindset. It's moving from "I'll start when things get easier" to "I'll start even though things are difficult." This is the secret ingredient. It's the difference between staying stuck and breaking free. Look at the most successful, inspiring people you know. Do you think they have problem-free lives? Absolutely not. They have just learned how to operate in spite of their problems. They've learned to dance in the rain instead of waiting for the sun. Those difficult years you might be going through right now, they are not an interruption to your life. They are a part of your training. This a crucial reframe. The tough times aren't a detour. They are the path. They are forging you into a stronger, more resilient person. Think about what these challenges teach you. They build resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks. You learn what you're truly made of when you're pushed to your limits. They build empathy. When you've struggled, you can connect with others' pain on a much deeper level. You become a more compassionate human being, and they build patience. You learn that progress isn't always linear, and that some things just take time. These are not small lessons. These are the qualities that define great character. Your difficult year is not a wasted year. It's your boot camp. It's your training ground. It's shaping you for the person you are meant to become. So, please, stop seeing your problems as a red light. They are not a signal to stop. Problems are a sign of life. The only people without problems are in cemeteries. If you have challenges, it means you're in the game. You're alive. You're growing. You're striving. The real risk isn't having problems. The real risk is standing still because of them. Inaction is the true enemy. I know it can feel overwhelming. The idea of moving forward can seem like trying to climb Mount Everest when you re-exhausted. So don't think about the summit. Just think about the next step. Start small, just like Jack helping with a few files. What is the smallest possible action you can take today? Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, can you send one email? Can you go for a 10-minute walk? Can you read one page of a book? Can you make one healthy meal? The goal isn't to solve everything at once. The goal is to create momentum. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates more action. It's a positive feedback loop that can pull you out of the deepest rut, even when you're tired, even when you're scared, even when you do unfeel like it, especially when you do unfeel like it. Take that one small step. Winners aren't the people who never get tired or never have doubts. Winners are simply the ones who never stop walking. They might slow down, they might stumble, they might even need to crawl for a while, but they keep moving. They understand that progress is the goal, not perfection. So, what is your next step? Don't wait for the perfect conditions. They will never arrive. Your life is happening right now, in this messy, imperfect, and beautiful moment. Carry your burdens, but don't let them anchor you. Let them be the weight that makes you stronger as you lift them with every step forward. It's already inside you, waiting to be activated by your next small action. Start now. Start where you are, with what you have. Just start. Thanks so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content to help you build your best life. Let me know in the comments what small step you're going to take today. Let's keep moving forward together.